as you can see, the excitement is building here. Fans are queuing up to get into the big final. Now, I always think you can rely on Eurovision to cheer the world up, but I have to say it's been raining here all day. So is that a sign from the Eurovision gods as they face their biggest crisis in their 70-year history? 5 countries are boycotting over Israel's inclusion. Now, of course, there are always the Eurovision purists who argue this contest is completely apolitical. But I have to say, I think you'd have to be living in a parallel universe to still buy that argument, because geopolitics and glitter are colliding in a big way. Tonight, Austria's hosting the world and its entourage. It's the Eurovision final, but Vienna is carrying more than music.
Free Palestine!
Minutes from the Eurovision stage, crowds gather to protest over Israel performing. And this is exactly what Eurovision organisers had hoped wouldn't happen. There are hundreds and hundreds of people here protesting, calling for Eurovision to be boycotted. Meanwhile, worlds collide as 25 countries prepare for a song contest. Among the favourites, this Finnish duet between a star violinist and Finland's answer to Gareth Gates. While Australia's Delta Goodrum has raised the bar, or could a man dressed as a cat be the answer for Greece? Tonight, as they prepare for the big final, Eurovision is usually when the world collectively loses its mind for Europop. The earnest ballads, the mad outfits. But instead, with 5 countries boycotting this year, the contest faces its biggest crisis in history. And that doesn't just hurt politically, but financially too. Spain would usually be one of the biggest Eurovision funders, but boycotting this year, the Spanish Prime Minister says they'll be on the right side of history.
When Russia invaded Ukraine, it was excluded from the contest, and Spain supported that decision. Those principles must also apply when we talk about Israel. There can be no double standards.
While other boycotters, including Ireland, won't even air the final, instead rerunning this Eurovision-themed episode of Father Ted. Back at the real Eurovision, the politics of the contest isn't far from people's minds.
Do I believe Israel should be in Eurovision? Absolutely not at the moment, no. So yes, I agree with the boycott. I think it's brilliant that countries have taken a stand, but at the same time we want Eurovision to go ahead, so it's a tricky one.
It's not only, I think, the war in Gaza, but I think there's also a lot of human rights violations that have been going on for many decades in the West Bank.
The political things Israel is doing now are not correct for me. I don't think it's okay, but I think it's okay that Israel is performing this year.
As for the UK's entry, will singing in German be enough to sway Europe? Sam Battle is an underdog. The bookies have him at 125-1 to win. We'll ask an expert instead, shall we? Leslie from Coventry is a self-confessed superfan. This is her 17th trip to Eurovision.
Wow. Gorgeous. It could be Finland. I want it to be Finland.
Hold on. Sorry, you're from Coventry. Do you not want the UK to win?
It would be nice if they won, but I'm a realist.
I voted for Finland. I think it will be win, but Ukraine is also good.
You might want to change your flag. You got the wrong outfit on.
1, 2, 3. Wir haben einen Tanzschein.
At Eurovision, geopolitics is usually more of a sideshow, but this year, could it drown out the music?